Well, we're in the Piper Cub, and we're at Gibraltar, which is part of the United Kingdom. It's a nice sunny day. Looking around, we're about to take off and do a little tour. Here we go. Gibraltar is a strange airport in the sense that it has a traffic for pedestrians and cars going right across the runway. You see the control tower over there on the right. Well, there's also a checkpoint there for vehicles, and there's a vehicle waiting to cross the runway right now. The Gibraltar area has a lot of high-rises, apartment buildings, and there's really not much land. A lot of the land was actually landfill that was put in after World War II as the British were digging out the tunnels in the mountain for their fortifications. They put the extra rock at the base of the mountain, and that became the landfill. Much of what you see here on the right-hand side of the mountain is landfill. Now this side of Gibraltar has more of a gentle slope. It enables a cable car company to install a cable car not too many years ago. It's about straight ahead, and there's a cable car coming down right now. On the rock, there's about 300 Barbary monkeys. They started out about 13 of them during World War II, and the British decided to feed them and take care of them, and now they've blossomed. There's 3 different family groups of Barbary monkeys in Gibraltar. On our right, we see a pier. In actuality, there's a dry dock. It's hard to tell with the scenery the way it is, but there's a ship right there, and that's part of the dry dock. Gibraltar was originally inhabited by the Moors until about 1492, when they were expelled. So this little piece of land has seen a lot of warfare. The Spanish owned it, the British got it. After the war with France, Spain and France were at war. By the way, there's a mosque right below us on the left that was recently built by the King of Saudi Arabia. The British got the island, or the land, as a result of a treaty. Spain needed help to fight France, and British came in. And after a great naval battle, the British defeated the French Navy, and as a result, they acquired the rights to Gibraltar. Spain was happy to give it to them as payment for their help against France. That's the famous Battle of Trafalgar. Admiral Nelson won it for the British. Now the height of Gibraltar is about 1,500 feet. And there are miles and miles of tunnels going through the mountain. In World War II, they housed thousands of troops and supplies. There are also gun emplacements that you'll see on the mountain that were used to protect it and persuade Spain not to invade. Down on our left, we can see the small airport that we just took off from. That building with the blue glass, that's the new, actually the new terminal that is still under construction. Just beyond the terminal building are the town of La Linea. It's known as the line because it's really the line where Spain ends and the United Kingdom begins. There are the gun emplacements, and there's about 4 of them there on the hill. We'll go in and get a better look. These guns overlook the entrance to Gibraltar. Now they say that landing here on this small runway is quite a challenge, mainly because of the winds. Well, let's see how hard it is. I don't think it's very hard in a Piper Cub. As you can see, the cruise ship docks here periodically. There's only room for one. The normal approach for aircraft landing here, they only land about 4 times a day, is to come in from the west, landing towards the east, as we're going to do. Beautiful day here in Gibraltar. Now there's a beacon ahead to tell pilots that the runway is straight beyond the beacon. It does get foggy here periodically. What you're looking at straight ahead is the Mediterranean Sea. And beyond that, North Africa. Okay, ahead on the right, you see the Rock of Gibraltar, downtown Gibraltar. On the left is La Linea, which is Spain. Piper Cub is a very easy aircraft to fly. Stick and rudder. Very few instruments. Now when you land here, all the commercial traffic that would normally cross the runway, the vehicles, they stop and wait for you. There's a checkpoint on the right. The vehicles are waiting for me to pass the runway so they can come across. We're going to pull up by the new terminal. And that's a short introduction to the Rock of Gibraltar.